Champions League quarterfinals, Arsenal, Bayern, PSG and more, previews and predictions. ### Arsenal vs Real Madrid. Get ready for a thrilling clash as Arsenal, currently second in the Premier League, takes on Real Madrid, who sit second in La Liga. Arsenal made a slight gain over the weekend, narrowing the gap to Liverpool at the top of the Premier League table by just 1 point. However, their best shot at silverware this season lies in the Champions League, where they face the formidable Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. Arsenal's recent form has been a bit shaky, winning only 3 of their last 8 matches, including a 1-1 draw against Everton last Saturday. Meanwhile, Real Madrid is coming off a surprising 2-1 defeat to Valencia. In the Arsenal camp, manager Mikel Arteta faces a significant challenge with injuries in defense. Gabriel Magalhaes is out for the season due to a hamstring injury, and he's not alone. Ricardo Calafiori and Takahiro Tomiyasu are also sidelined. This means Jakub Kiwior might partner William Saliba in defense. On the attacking front, Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz are unavailable, but Bukayo Saka made a triumphant return with a goal against Fulham last week and is set to start for the first time since December. For Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois is expected to return after missing the Valencia match. Coach Carlo Ancelotti is also dealing with injuries to key players like Eder Militao and Dani Carvajal, along with Aurelien Tchouameni's suspension. Historically, these teams have met only once in European competition, where Arsenal triumphed 1-0 in the last 16 stage on their way to the final in the 2005-2006 season. They would love to replicate that success, but with Real Madrid's rich history and star-studded lineup, it's a tough challenge. Prediction: Real Madrid to progress. ### Bayern Munich vs Inter. Harry Kane is inching closer to his first major trophy as Bayern Munich secured a 3-1 victory over Augsburg, solidifying their 6-point lead in the Bundesliga with just 6 rounds left to play. Now, their focus shifts to the Champions League as they prepare to host Inter. Bayern has been nearly unbeatable at the Allianz Arena this season, with only 4 losses in 21 home matches across all competitions. Inter, who famously defeated Bayern 2-0 in the 2010 final, will be looking to test Bayern's mettle, especially since the German side is missing several key players. Jamal Musiala suffered a hamstring injury in the win against Augsburg, joining defenders Dayot Upamecano and Alphonso Davies on the sidelines. While Alexander Pavlovich is also out, there's hope that Manuel Neuer will return to the starting lineup. Thomas Müller, who is set to leave Bayern at the end of the season, may take on a crucial role behind Kane in Musiala's absence. Inter extended their unbeaten streak to 10 games recently, but they let a 2-goal lead slip away, drawing 2-2 with relegation-threatened Parma, which has affected their title momentum. However, their Champions League performance has been stellar, winning 8 out of 10 matches and conceding only 2 goals. Coach Simone Inzaghi will be without the suspended Christian Aslani, but he can count on Nicolo Barella, Hakan Calhanoglu, and Henrik Mkhitaryan. Midfield options are limited, with Piotr Zielinski also unavailable. Matteo Darmian is expected to start, and Inzaghi hopes Alessandro Battoni can shake off a knee issue to play. Prediction: Inter to progress. ## PSG vs Aston Villa. Fresh off their title win, PSG is eager to add another trophy to their cabinet and finally conquer the Champions League. The French champions are on a remarkable 6-game winning streak, boasting 25 victories in their last 27 matches. However, they have also lost more European games than any of the remaining teams in the competition, with 4 of their last 5 home losses occurring in the Champions League. Luis Enrique faces a significant challenge as Captain Marquinhos is suspended for the first leg against Aston Villa at the Parc des Princes. Lucas Beraldo is likely to step in alongside William Pacho in defense. PSG is on track for a treble, with a Coupe de France final against Reims on the horizon, but they must not underestimate Villa. Unai Emery returns to Paris with his team riding a 7-game winning streak, following a 2-1 victory over Nottingham Forest. Villa has won their last 4 away matches, although they did suffer a 1-0 defeat to Monaco in December when facing League One opposition. Emery ISN